100% Chelsea, it's Jacob from WD18, the Watford fan channel, here to give you an opposition preview ahead of our game on Monday Night Football at Vicarage Road, an 8 o'clock kickoff. Now, the last time the two teams met was at Stamford Bridge earlier on in the season. It finished 4-2 to Chelsea, and I have to say I was really gutted because it was some of the best football I've seen Watford play all season, and obviously it was under Marco Silva, but we had so many glorious opportunities. I remember Richarlison missing 2 sitters from 6 yards, Pereira's header going wide. Although we did come from 1-0 down from a really well taken Pedro strike, and we answered back with Decore and Pereira, there were a few chances where we could put the game to bed. But that's what you're going to get with the Chelsea side. They've got quality and they put us away. Michy Batshuayi has obviously gone on loan to Dortmund this week, scoring 2, and Azpilicueta. So I was really gutted coming out of the game. I think you guys took your chance, so fair play. But on the day, we played some really nice football, and I think we deserve to get more than what we got. Going into this game, we don't have the same manager like we did back in October. Marco Silva was sacked 2 weeks ago, and replacement Javi Gracia has come in. I think it definitely was the right decision from Watford to sack Marco Silva. Not only was our game management poor, an example of that was at your place in October, where we brought on Ben Watson with the weirdest substitution, and from that moment on we capitulated from 2-0 down. We lost to Everton 3-2 2 weeks later. We were dominating the game against Crystal Palace for more than 85 minutes, 1-0 up, and we lost 2-1. And then we were dominating and in control of the game against Swansea, 1-0 up, and then we lost 2-1. So clearly there was an underlying issue with Marco Silva and the Watford team. Our home form was absolutely dire. We only picked up 13 points from a possible 36 at Vicarage Road. And the main issue with the whole Silva and board saga was the fact that he wanted to leave to Everton 9 games in and take Andre Carrillo with him. It was a real mess. It was an absolute shambles, and the board had lost their way with Silva. Silva didn't really want to be here. He wanted to use this as a stepping stone to go to Everton. It was a complete mess, and the board made the right decision to bring in new head coach Javi Gracia. From the first couple of games I've seen from Javi Gracia, we lost against Southampton away in the 4th round of the FA Cup, and then we drew midweek against Stoke. And what I can tell you is that he's very compact, defensively organised. Haven't really taken the world of light going forward, but that was a really key issue for Watford. Defensively, we were just so poor under Marco Silva. Good going forward, but I think Javi Gracia has kind of flipped it the other way around now. He's made us more, he's shored us up at the back, but less kind of impetus going forward. But I don't mind that. We really need to show up defensively, and the goals will come. We have got options. We've got the likes of Richarlison, we've got the likes of Deulofeu. Someone who has fitted into the team well under Javi Gracia is new signing Gerard Deulofeu. We've got him on a 6-month loan to the end of the season, and to all Chelsea fans, I think he's the one to watch out for going into Monday night's game. His trickery, his speed, you probably saw him when he was at Everton, but he really likes to take on defenders. He's not afraid to get a ball in, and with Troy Dean in the box with a bit of physicality, I think that could cause the Chelsea backline problem. So definitely in the Franks is where our attacking threat lies. But dropping back into the midfield, we've got Abdoulaye Decore, who's been a breath of fresh air. He's been a box-to-box midfield player, breaking up play, works his absolute socks off, covers so much ground, and he's definitely one that could go to a big club in the future. A man who was so good alongside him, and a former Blue, Nathaniel Chalobah, is out at the minute, and I can't believe we got him off you guys for £5 million. He did have an earlier loan spell earlier on in his career, the 2012-13 season, where we got to the playoff final, and he was really good then. But to get him back off you for £5 million is just exceptional business, and I can tell from Twitter and obviously the channel that a lot of you guys were unhappy that he did leave. He's had a really bad injury that has kept him out for most of the season, so I can't wait to see him back in a Watford shirt. We really need him in that centre of midfield. And going on to injury and team news, is going to be a late decision whether Tom Cleverley can play against Chelsea. Aurelio Gomez, Craig Cathcart and Yunus Kabul all still out. New signing from Sunderland, Didier Ndong, is serving the final match of his 3-game suspension. Miguel Britos, Will Hughes, Kiko Femenia all still remain sidelined. And another winger that we did bring in, Dodi Luke Bacchio, could make his debut for Watford. We signed him from Anderlecht. He was on loan at Sporting Charleroi in the Belgian Pro League. He's a left-footed winger. We signed him on a 4.5-year contract. It's a really crucial game for us. We are in a relegation battle. We're on 27 points of length in the table, and anyone in that bottom half can go down. I think Bournemouth are probably safe now, but I think anyone from us below could go down, so we really do need 3 points. If you were going to say a point now, I probably would take it, but it's going to be tough against you. I know you're on the back of a 3-0 defeat against Bournemouth, but you have the quality to put us away. Huge game, but that is the Oppo preview for 100% Chelsea. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below your score prediction. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, WD18, Watford fan channel providing Watford match content. Don't forget to subscribe to 100% Chelsea. Thanks for having me on.